Hey there, it's Big Tony over here at Nat G coming at you with a little beacon rush action in a minute. Before we do that, we're going to talk a little bit about power cells. We had 9.3 drop, 9.3 changed how we get our power cells. So I'm going to give you guys some recommendations, and we're going to talk about where you're going to get your power cells from this point on. You cannot buy them for gold anymore. If you look over here, you can look straight up above my little emoji icon. You can see I've got 125,000 power cells. There's no longer a plus icon next to it. I cannot purchase any form of these anywhere. So we got to be very mindful. And in my case, I use power cells very conservatively. I only use power cells when I'm recording videos. Or if I'm really trying to, accomplish things like my daily tasks, like, get my 3 victories and, get my operations pass points. So I try to very conservatively use my power cells. Now, one thing I am doing is I am avoiding the usage of one massive power cell hogging active module, which is, it's a great module, but it really just chews through everything. And that is the unstable conduit. 70 power cells for a quick, 5-second activation. I don't think it's worth it. I really don't. I run quantum radar for the most part, which is useful in this current meta. And quantum radar runs me 20 power cells. And with a pilot skill, even less than that. I got it down to about 15 power cells. So it cost me virtually nothing to run this module. And there's modules out there that are 20 as well. Your standard repair, which doesn't do a half bad job. It's going to be way cheaper. Now, like I said, there was a pilot skill that'll allow you to run your modules for cheap. And that, let's go ahead and take a look at my Bernadette Wolf here. And that skill will be your quartermaster skill. I still got a little bit to go to get my full 30%, but I'm getting 25% off of my power cell consumption. That makes things a lot cheaper. That makes that 70 power cell unstable conduit down to about 50-ish. So that has really helped that. Still too expensive for my blood, but still it's a way to mitigate some of the overuse of your power cell resources. And of course, for me, I'm running power cells conservatively. And what do I mean by conservatively? I run my power cells when I'm making videos. I run power cells when I'm doing my daily, my daily tasks or my special tasks for the operations pass. And there's a reason why I do that, because I like to get those done quick. But I can use them conservatively in generic gameplay. I try to avoid using power cells at all. If I'm getting hammered out, so be it. Sometimes just getting the win and burning through all your resources to get it isn't worth it. So, something you got to consider. Now, where are you going to be getting your power cells from, guys? The biggest place you're going to be getting your power cells, especially, you got free-to-play and you got spenders. Free-to-play, you're going to be getting the vast majority of your power cells from your battle rewards, which if you are, Diamond League and lower, it's not a lot of power cells, guys. You're looking at between, the crates are, you got 900, 1400, 1600, 1700 power cells in those crates right there, right in front of you there. Not a lot to be had there. When you get into expert and master, there's some, over 1,000 right there. And of course, there's a huge gap between master and champion, and it's only a 400 power cell difference between the two, but it's going to take you an extra week or 2 to get to the champion league. So is it worth getting to champion league? Not power cell wise, but the upper leagues are going to get more power cells. But this is one way you're going to get them. Now, where else are you going to be getting it? This is not for free to play. This is for spenders, guys. You can get 5,000 power cells per week. But there's a cost. That is in your operations pass. Track R. Track R, you can see 1,300, you're free, you get a free one right there. So you will get a few free power cells sparingly from your operations pass per week. So there you go, 1,700. And then you're looking at 3,000, 4,300, and 5,800. Yeah, you're talking almost 6,000 power cells per week there, but it's at a cost. And you have to play. You have to grind it out. You got to get your dailies done, the special challenges done. You got to buy this operations pass for about $16.99. I get the operations pass every week. So that gives me the, it gives me the potential to run up, over 20,000 power cells I can get per month. And that's not including what I get from my battle rewards. So if you want to spend, that's where you're going to be getting it at. You might see some, deals coming up in the shop. Right now, I don't think there are any power cell deals out there. I wouldn't surprise me if you see some eventually popping up. But if you go all the way over and look in resources, there's not a lot of power cells here, guys. This is more gold, platinum, keys, and things like that. And you don't see a lot of power cells here. I expect you will be seeing some in the near future. But be very mindful of those special deals. Make sure it's worth the price. Now, you can use gold to operate your active modules. Like if you're I think it is for the unstable conduit, it's like 500 gold per use. So it's very, very expensive. And it's like 500, 350, 150. It scales down, but the top end is 500 gold that you're going to spend to activate that active module once for a 70 power cell unit, active module. So definitely it's going to get expensive there. Now for you guys who are free to play, you'll also want to go over here and you want to check your little shopping cart. There's 100 free power cells there. About once a day you're going to be getting that. So there's an additional, there's some power cells right there. Alrighty guys, for you guys who are free to play, there's one more location here we can look at that you can possibly get yourself some power cells from. I wouldn't recommend it. The odds are pretty slim. Each one of these crates here has the potential to give you power cells. You can see here, if we scroll through, and there you can see, 50, 100, 150, 250. I have gone and done like 1,000, 1,000 keys, which is about 100 of these 10 coin crates. And I got a smattering, like 100, 150 total power cells. If you're going to try to get power cells out of this, you're going to want to use a lot of keys. If you have, like banked up over 1,000 keys, well, it might work right here. Now the other ones, there are like over here in the gold one, there's a 3,000. If we scroll over far enough, there is one prize, I do believe. And it is right about, keep going, all that way is there. Right there. All these prizes, and there is one 3,000 power cell prize. So the odds of you getting it are kind of slim. So I would not recommend that you rely on this method. But you're going to get a little supplemental power cell action from your crates there. It's going to be a different world, guys. Know where you can get your power cells. Know what you're going to spend or not spend. And of course, be conservative on how you play with your power cells. And you'll probably be just fine. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and hop into some gameplay, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about the motherships, which is going to be another big change to the game. Alrighty guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and hop into it here. We're doing the Abyss map. We're going to drop the Coconut Crab, and we're going to talk about motherships. Now, the motherships, we have the list of nerfs and buffs and all that. They're not major nerfs. Yeah, some of it is involving duration of Aegis shields, just trying to make all the Aegis shields coming from motherships uniform. Only lasting 20 seconds, not multiple stacking, things like that. They're just trying to regulate the shield usage so we don't have a situation that popped up with like the Observer shields towards the end, where they were just everywhere and it was just a chronic pain. I think they're trying to do the same thing here. Now, the one thing that really, really changed just outside of the nerfs and the minor buffs to the Scorn, I believe in the Thor, but we're looking at turrets becoming consumables. You can acquire and bank up turrets. They cost, I believe they're going to cost you one of your upgrade tokens to buy them, or 2. But once you put them on a mothership, they will be destroyed the moment you take them off. So once you put one on your mothership, it's there to stay. You're not going to be able to change it without destroying it. So that is a big change. That's going to make, instead of getting, a couple of really good turrets and bouncing it between your motherships when you get new motherships and things like that, it's not how it's going to work. You're going to have to go and buy a new set or earn a new set of turrets to put on it. This is just enhancing the way business is done around here, guys. It's just making things a bit more expensive. That you're going to have to burn through more resources or spend more money to get yourself lined up. Man, I am going to get you out of here. He already picked me off once. So we're going to get rid of him. It's the last thing I do. Come on, there we go. Took each other out. Took Warhawk's, John Warhawk. We took his MK3 Reaper Crisis off the battlefield. That's going to help us greatly heading towards a victory, hopefully. Because you don't want a sniper sitting out there picking everyone off. Okay, speaking of picking people off, I have got myself a Pulsar Ophion going here. 600 meters of lockdown tasty goodness. I like this build. It's really starting to grow on me. Not as much as the emoji has grown on me, but it definitely has its merits now. So, definitely it's one of these bots I'm going to be cycling in and out of my hangar frequently. Okay, let's get back on par here, talking about motherships and how we're going to have to kind of change how we do stuff there. I would make sure that, if you're going to attach a turret to a mothership, make sure it's the turret you want to put on there. I just got picked off there. Because once it's on there, it's there to stay. So the era of not manipulating, but testing out different builds in your mothership, or using one set of turrets to outfit every current mothership you have in your arsenal, those days are long gone. So once again, things are going to get more expensive, and that's how things work out. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to just work on this guy right here. We're going to take him off the battlefield. And we got, okay, just kind of picking out the direction I want to go here. Let's go ahead and hop over the top, give this guy a little love. And we got to get some beacons back here. We do not want this to go to the wayside on us. We definitely we'd like to end this episode on a victory for you. We've covered a lot of territory today, guys. We've talked about the but the power cell changes. We've talked a little bit about the motherships. It sounds like the gold is going to become readily more available, and I can see why. Because I have a feeling people are going to run out of power cells, and you're going to need a lot of gold if you're using gold to run your active modules instead of power cells. So it's going to be interesting here next week when this all really kicks into gear and we see all the changes kick in. And I'm saying a week, but it's more like 5 days. So you just gotta be you gotta be patient and wait for the change to come. And there's a nice pick off right there. It's good. Yeah, let's see if we can't. Come on, we want the beacon. We need to get a majority of beacons, or even where we're at right now. We can pull a victory off if we can just hold it. There we go. We got a majority of beacons back. Let's get this guy out of here, or at least help do it. Oh, there we go. We got a couple Titans over here. I'm gonna get beat up really bad here. If I can get one of these guys out, I'll be happy. That's just not gonna happen. Got aggressive. We did some nice damage though with that though. So now it's time to do a little bit of picking with my Cestus and Labris Fenrir. And okay, we got ourselves an angler right here. So we have a little work to do. We're going to have to work on him. Oh, thank you who got that. The Ophion got him. Okay, nice. Nice job there. I was expecting a long, protracted brawl with that thing. And this is definitely the bot you can do it with. But, oh, I didn't realize how beat up I am. I do have, I had 2 repair amplifiers on here. Now I have an immunity amplifier, repair, and a nuclear amplifier. So I get speed, immunity, a little bit of repair, and some nice, enhanced damage when I go and just absolutely pound on things. Oh, never got hammered out right there. What'd I get it with? A Yoji. An MK3 Yoji. Okay, someone's got some serious firepower out there. Okay, so let's get this angler out. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, Warhawk. He's going to land. You're so mine. I got a fully loaded up set of weapons for you, pal. Oh, gosh darn it. He ended up picking him off. That's okay. Gato76, you did a good job. Let's go ahead and go after this guy down here. We're just going to do a little sidestepping here. I mean, we're down on beacons. This is not looking good for us. Hopefully we can turn this around a little bit. Oh, matches like this, it's like, you know, you got a lot of Titans out here. And I already burned through my Titan. That can make things rather entertaining. So let's go ahead and run around the corner here maybe. We got Valdis Killer right there. He's at a distance. He's underneath there. Oh yeah, it looks like it's a Lynx. It's not. I'm not going to go just overextend myself and chase after. That's a good way to get killed. Not one. Colossus X over there just hammered him out for me. Okay, it's time to grab a beacon. No one's grabbing beacons. I'm going to have to grab a few myself. So let's go ahead and get this one. Oh, this is my last bot too. I gotta be so careful. I don't want to tank out on this. But you can see our power bar is short, and this is going to come down to the nubs, I think, guys. I'm just kind of biding my time. I'm just watching to see how that power bar is moving. Let's throw a little fire down range. Okay, I'm going to have to go for that over here. See if we can't sneak out and grab it. I just don't want to. Okay, here we go. Here comes Nightmare. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves a Skyrus. We got ourselves a Bucky ball there. He's going to cap it. He's almost indestructible. That's fine. He can grab it. I'm going to give him a little cover fire. And now we can. Oh, they're down to 2, and the power bar is starting to shrink up. We got a super majority. There we go. Now we're heading in the right direction. Even the Behemoth is moving in now. And oh my gosh, look at that. Do you see that? That Behemoth has, oh my gosh, 4 hammers on it. That is truly a hammer, if you want to call it that. All right, they got 1 left. That's it. We've turned this around. I was dubious there for a minute. I didn't think we were going to get a win out of this, but I think we've got her wrapped up. And that should be it. That should be it. I think we botted them out, and we got them on the beacons. Nice. That was a nice job, guys. Let's go ahead and wait it out here, do the tail of the tapes, and then we're out of here. Big episode, a lot of changes, and a fun win. All right, let's take a quick look here, and we are out of here. Alrighty, guys, quick tail of the tapes, and we are gone. Shout out to Colossus X for his 9.3 12x3 match. He did some vicious pounding out there. I had a 6-kill, 9 beacon cap match right there. I had the top number of beacon caps out there. That was good. 8 million points there. Oh, just a pounder. Look at that. No one on the blue team was under 2.7 million, and no one on the other team was under 3.3 million. Everyone got beacon caps. Everyone went out there and blew a few things up. That was a fun match. Alrighty, guys, time to bail out of here. Remember, use your power cells conservatively, guys, because the world has changed. Alrighty, guys, stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. I'll catch you on the battlefield.